Welcome back to Just Try Jesus podcast. If you're here for the first time, I'm your host, Jay Antonio, and I'm here with a good friend of mine, Janara. We're at the park and we're just gonna flow, but we're also just gonna talk about life. We're gonna talk about like what season we're in our life, what's going on, and so gonna paint, chit chat a little bit, and then just flow. So earlier we were talking about like where you are, like school, and just like what is your life looking like right now? Like the season that you're in. What does that look like for you?
Definitely more adjusting and more challenges have been coming since I am almost done with high school. I am gonna be graduating literally in like March. Yeah, in like less than 4 months.
Yeah.
Because how's time going by fast. So I'm definitely more adjusting to life and to like what's gonna happen next. So it's like you never, like that saying, you never know what's coming.
Yeah. Yes, with everything going on, like how are you able to maintain that connection with God?
It's been hard because trying to put all those academics and then also trying to focus with God, it's a lot. It's hard to balance, and it's been like overwhelming for me. But recently I have been my boyfriend actually got me these cards that like has verses front and back. So like you just pick a card and then you read them, either the front or the back, and then like whatever sticks out, I guess is like whatever you stick out, you write it in your journal, or like you talk to anybody, or you even talk to God himself. And it's just like I do it almost every morning, or I even do it at school. I'll even have a private area, or if I'm just in a classroom, nobody's talking, I'm in the back, so I'll do that. And recently it has been working because I feel like all those verses, like all the verses mean something to you, or like something has been like it happened to you in the past, or going to the future, like in the future.
And it will connect with it.
And it will connect. So I think that's been helping me too.
We talked about consequences, we talked about choices, we talked about a lot of things. Like, can you like expound a little bit on that? Like,
shout out to my mother, okay? Like, till this day, like this quote that she has been saying throughout my whole life. It's crazy. Every consequence you have can be good or bad.
You know, a decision that you made in your life, how, like, what did that process look like, and what were the consequences for that? Like, what did you learn from it?
So I recently had to break a friendship. I have known her 8 years. I'm pretty sure it was like 5th grade going to like middle school, but I remember meeting her in 5th grade. So I had that was like, to me that was like the longest like friendship I had. Things that like you can and can't control, and like there's things also that like you have to let go to move on, like to move on with your life. And I'm just like,
that's good.
Do I really have to let her go? Like, and it was just like, why can't I let something else go and not her?
Right.
Like, why?
Like, we always try to like compromise with God.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm just
okay,
like,
God, I hear you, but how about we do this instead?
How about like I'll let go this, like I'll let go something else, but like why? Why would I like? And I did. I'm just like, I have to, but I don't want to. Like, and it was just because like since I knew her for that long, I just like it felt like I didn't want to. Like I just felt like I could fix it. Like I could fix her. I could fix the relationship. I could fix. I felt like I wanted like like I can fix her. Like I can change her mind. Like maybe there's this like one more time if we hang out. Like I'll convince her to do something. And no, she like even if I tried, and he's like no, like you're trying and you're trying too hard, but she's never gonna listen. She's not gonna focus on you, because like she's more focused on whatever she wants, got her mindset on, and like the spotlight that she has, she's not gonna focus on you.
And a lot of times we try to like hold on to things that God sees and knows that is killing us and hurting us. And I feel like most of the times, if not all the time, we don't understand everything that God does. It's like sometimes he'll show us the pieces, and then like later on we'll see. And I think that's what that process was, and I can definitely relate. Like just wanting to try and fix. I think that's something I struggle with still to this day. Like trying to fix things or trying to change people or trying to just get people to see a different perspective, and hopefully they'll change, and trying to hold on to them. But I feel like the longer you hold on, you're blocking what God has for you.
Right. I was crying too. I was like, I don't want to lose her as a friend. I've known her for so long. Like, please, like, let me do this, let me do this, let me do this. And I remember him saying, like, you can do all that you can try all you want, but it's not gonna change.
Like sometimes it's hard for some youth or some people who just go throughout life and maybe they're scared to talk about Jesus, maybe they're scared to talk about their testimony.
Right.
How would you encourage them to still cling to Jesus no matter like where they are in their life?
Hard. I would say that I definitely would recommend, like, obviously the original, open the Bible, read it, but also like find people who knows about God themselves, because like if you like stay to yourself and never like talk to anybody, where are you gonna go? How are you gonna try to find people who knows God like him himself? Because I was like that too. It's taking me on a good path right now, and I'm doing great. I'm talking to more people. Like I'm not shy anymore. I'm not like I can finally go up to people like, oh my gosh, snap. You were right. I am so sorry that I doubted you. Please.
It's really in those moments where God's like, you know what, you gotta trust me, you gotta lean on me, because there's somebody who like needs to hear you. There's somebody who needs like that person that can maybe pray for them or connect with them or notice them.
You think about all that stuff and you're like, well, what happens if I chose another path?
And then it just makes you all more grateful, because it's like, wow, God, like choosing you was the best decision. Like wherever you told me to go, whatever you told me to do, like I know that it's gonna lead into something greater, where he can get the glory at the end of the day. So it's like sometimes following Jesus is hard. Sometimes we have those moments where we want to like run away. But God's like, I'm gonna keep chasing you.
But I'm right behind you, girl.
And he's like, no matter where you are in your faith, like just keep trying Jesus. Like keep pressing for intimacy with him. Keep pressing for a relationship. Like God is gonna show himself in every area of our life. And it doesn't matter if you're young, you're old. It doesn't matter if you've been in church, since you were small up until now. It doesn't matter if you fell off and you came back, or you're new to the faith. Like just trying Jesus is for everyone. Like you try Jesus every moment of your life and every second of your life. And this is the point of this podcast. This is the point of just bringing people onto the podcast so they can share their testimony, they can share their story, and they can give us some insight and perspective on what God has been doing in their life, so that they're able to help those who are new to the faith, who's seasoned in their faith, who's still struggling in their faith. Like we all have the same goal, which is to get closer to Christ and to be transformed daily. And transformation doesn't happen overnight. So like even some of the things that you shared, you had to go through a process, and you had to go through some painful seasons. And I think that we try to avoid those painful seasons and miss out on the what God is doing in us. But we just have to embrace the painful seasons, embrace what God is doing in our life, and just trust and know that greater is ahead of us. So if you want to see more videos, if you want to just stay in tune with Just Try Jesus, just continue to press the notification button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. There's more videos coming. There's more people who will be coming to share their testimony and talk more about what God has done in their life. And we're gonna show you guys the ending of our painting. This is what we have so far.
Oh, you can barely see mine.
I know.
That's
Wait,
okay.
let me push it closer. Yeah, so this is what we got going on. So we'll show like a little picture, a little thing at the end.